Hey everyone, as you know, we only have 1 week left until the campaign is over. So next Tuesday, November 6th, is Election Day. That's going to be kind of the big day that makes everything count. So we got to make sure that we are doing everything we can this last week to maximize that people vote yes on the SUSD override and yes on Proposition 204. So I'm asking you to keep pushing. Now, in terms of phone calls, we have made about 1,000 phone calls. A handful of people have. And we basically have 3 lists left. Each list has about 16 to 17 names on there. So if you think you can make a difference and call 16 pro-education voters and remind them about 204 and the override, please shoot me an email at mr.ronyasssali@gmail.com. Some of you have already done so, and a lot of you have made phone calls. For example, even Eric Kurland's made about 200 phone calls. Actually, I believe he made 204 phone calls in support of Prop 204. So what I'm asking is for 3 people to be able to make 16 to 17 phone calls and then be done so we can finish off the list. The second thing, please get out and vote. This is really important. If you have an early ballot and you plan on mailing it in, tomorrow is the last day that you can mail it in. This is tomorrow morning before the mail comes to pick it up. If you do not turn it in then, you have to go to a polling place on Election Day to turn it in. So if you have an early ballot, now is the time to fill it out if you haven't done so, and make sure that you turn this in, because tomorrow is going to end up being the end-all, be-all for those. A few other things is square dances. This week, ideally, you want to have a day scheduled for square dances. Now, I know it's Wednesday, so you want to pick a Thursday or Friday to square dance. But at the very least, every single school, if you're ready to do this and you want to be really effective and you want to make sure that we finish this off with a bang, every single school on Tuesday, after school and before school, should be having an intersection square dance. The voting day, you should make sure that you are doing your part to get out there and let people know that today's voting day, yes on 204, yes on override. In fact, you might even want to make signs that says, vote today, teacher support, things like that, to make sure that you're reminding people to vote for them. And then the other thing is, if your school is a polling place, you want to create the schedule. So here's what I have in my mind that's a little crazy, but I think it could be really effective. Is after school, so after your 15 minutes are up, if your school is a polling place, have a sign-up sheet. So let's say school gets out at 2:15. So 2:30, we're completely off the clock technically. So I would create a sign-up sheet at my school that from 2:30 to 3, 2 people can sign up to just hold signs right outside of the polling place in support of 204 and the override. From 3 to 3:30, from 3:30 to 4, 4 to 4:30, 4:30 to 5. I know this is asking people to do work outside of their workday and go into the evening, but if we don't do this work, I don't know what the future of public education is going to look like. So make sure that you're doing intersection square dance definitely on Election Day, and you're holding signs outside if you are a polling place. This is going to be really, really important. Remember, we are going to be the last thing, we want to be the last thing that people see before they go in and vote, because we want them to vote yes on 204, yes on override. And if they do that and it passes, then we are looking at a lot of opportunities in the next 5 years. If it doesn't, I'm scared to think of what would happen. But real quickly, thank you to everyone who's already been working really hard. Again, 6 days technically left, so make sure that you're still pounding the pavement. Get everything done. Work as hard as possible for the next 6 days, because it'll definitely pay off. Thank you.